Your soul is giving you clues all the time. There are breadcrumbs all over your path. Are you paying attention? Are you listening? So don't think for a moment that you can't tap into your inner child, and it opens the energy to your passion and your purpose. Think about life being an experience. So the question again is, what lights you up? And when you tap into that, it just gives you a life that is filled with just joy and really passion. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm happy to be here with you today. And today we're talking about purpose. How do you find your purpose? We're talking about empty nest. And how do you find your purpose when those little baby birds leave the nest? Well, this is for anyone this week, whether you're an empty nester or anyone on the planet that's just sitting here at home going, I don't know what I'm here to do. What am I here to do? Because I don't think what I'm doing right now is what I'm actually here to do. What is my purpose? And here's the thing I want to point out. Your purpose may not just be your job. Like, it might not be tied to a job, but it might be tied to your job. I don't know. But there are many ways and many things that we can do in order to start aligning with our purpose. So think about purpose like this. It's already there. We have to align with it. We are finding it. It's an energy that is already inside of you, but you just might be blocked from it. Okay? And I want you to think about something. When you were a little kid, it was very easy to find things that you loved. Have you ever watched a toddler play? They have no problem playing. They might play with blocks. They might play with dolls. They might play with fire trucks. They might play with Legos. They might play with Barbie heads. I don't know. And they love to play. They might love to finger paint. They might love to play with God only knows what, just run around in the backyard or swim. Think about this. Every child has no problem finding things that they love, finding things that they align with. I know my nephew, my gosh, he was 3 years old. He used to step out in the backyard. He would literally get a little golf set and he would hit golf balls for hours. He's now, I think he's 21. He still loves to golf, right? So way back when you were a young child, you had no problem finding things that you loved, finding things that lit you up. So that's where I want to lead you. So no matter how old you are now, okay? I don't care if you're 80. There are things in you that will light you up, just like when you were a child. The question is how do we find those things? So let's replace the word purpose with what lights you up. What gets you excited? What pulls you out of bed every day? And if you're sitting here saying, I don't know, that's why I'm listening to the show today. I'm going to talk to you about this today. That's what it's all about. Whether you have a job or a hobby or you're volunteering and doing beautiful work, that whatever it might be, if you're going, it doesn't light me up. You all know this term. And this is, again, we use energy terms all the time, my friends. So when you use the term, it doesn't light me up. If you could see the human energy field, when you're sitting in your purpose, when you're experiencing joy, when you're experiencing passion, guess what happens to the human energy field? It's lit up like a Christmas tree. It's bright white light. It expands. It might be tons of different colors in your energy field, but you are lit up like a Christmas tree. So we know what that feels like. When we are in bliss and joy and aligned with our purpose and lit up, we feel it, we expand. So that's what we're going for today. And the question is, a lot of people come to me and say, I want a new job. I don't know what my purpose is. So again, this is either for a job or volunteering or just a hobby. Let's find out how we find that thing that lights us up. Okay. Okay, here we go. Something that we're going to start out with this. The clues are in our story. So what do you love to talk about? Think back to your past. What did you love when you were growing up? Did you ride horses? Did you love to write? Did you love to journal when you were a teenager? Did you love to go for hikes? You would be amazed at where your purpose might be hiding. Don't be so literal, like, well, I liked hiking. Who cares? I don't know. Maybe you're going to go work in or volunteer in a national park or become a guide for people that love to hike. I have no idea. But I'm inviting you to be really open, really expand your awareness around all of this conversation today. So your clues might be sitting right in your story. So take a moment, and this is a great journaling activity or just pondering. What did I love to do from the person you are today and go all the way back as far as you can, as you have a memory of, as far back as you can go. What did you love? What did you love to do? You have natural gifts. Every human, every soul comes in with natural gifts, unique abilities, natural talents. Every single soul does. If you're not aligned with yours, you just don't know what they are, but you've got them. I promise you, you have them within you. So let's find out what that thing is or what those things are. So start experimenting. What makes you feel a little bit excited? You don't have to be over the moon, but I want you to think about breadcrumbs that take you down this path that lead you to your purpose, right? Breadcrumbs. So you might feel like, well, I kind of feel like going to this painting class. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe painting isn't the end all be all. Maybe it's actually managing a gallery. But you're going to go take this painting class or this pottery class, and there you meet this person. You have to trust this process. So what I call living on your illuminated path is when we are trusting the breadcrumbs and we are actually taking that step forward, one step forward down the path. I'm really feeling drawn to do this. I'm feeling drawn to take yoga. I'm feeling drawn to taking a Portuguese lesson. I'm going to start learning this language for some reason. I don't know why. You don't need to know why. Just do it. If you feel drawn to it, even a tiny, tiny bit, do it. Let your mind go wherever it can. Think about your past. Just go with it. Go, well, I used to like to take pictures when I was 15. Go do something with photos. Go get a camera. Go take a photography class. Join a meetup group. Everyone in the entire world has meetup groups. Every city has a meetup group. Go into Meetup, I think it's called meetup.com, and just search for photography and watch what comes up if you like to take pictures. Do you like to read? Put it in there. Your soul is giving you clues all the time. There are breadcrumbs all over your path. Are you paying attention? Are you listening? You know, I talk to people quite a bit and they're like, well, that was a coincidence. No, 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 no. There are no coincidences, my friends. There are no coincidences. We only have synchronistic moments. Everything is divinely aligned for us. Every single thing. Pay attention. The more we pay attention, I find life becomes like an Easter egg hunt. It's like, oh God, I just looked under this bush and there's another Easter egg and there's another one in the mailbox. And what do you know? That's how life can be. It's really a fun life when we start really paying attention to what's going on out there and all the little clues, all the breadcrumbs. So start paying attention. So you want to start experimenting and joining groups, feeling the nudge to do this. I'm going to go take this yoga class. I'm going to go join this meetup group, whatever it is, the thing you want to do. Let it start to evolve. What happens is it might become like a little baby flame, and then it starts to grow and it starts to grow. And every time you take a step forward and you give it more energy, the energy that you're giving it is kind of like pouring gasoline on the flame, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it becomes more exciting. The more excited and enthusiastic you are, the bigger your energy field gets, right? And the more that starts becoming drawn to you, the more you believe. And here's the thing that's critical. The more you believe that everything is happening for you and that there are breadcrumbs everywhere, everywhere there are breadcrumbs, the more you believe this and the more you pay attention to the breadcrumbs and follow them, start doing the thing that's lighting you up, even if it's a little bit lighting you up. the more you realize how guided we are every single day of our lives. Every day. So here's another thing that I have found that has been really impactful for people. When they just say, I don't know, none of this is working. Nothing's lighting me up. I don't know what to do. Ask the closest people to you what you're great at. Ask them what they could imagine would be your purpose. I have a really close friend, and she's a phenomenal chef in the kitchen. She's not professional, but man, can she cook. When she puts out a spread of food, and she loves to experiment in the kitchen, and she does all these incredible things in the kitchen. And when she has us over for dinner, I'm like, oh my God, this is like on a magazine cover, or at least on the inside. It's like, what the heck? But she'll say, I don't know what my purpose is. I'm like, dude, like, come on. It's got something to do with food or creation or this kind of thing. So pay attention. Start asking people around you, what do you think my purpose is? What am I good at? What lights me up? If you can't see it, I'm going to guarantee you that people around you, they can see it. And they'll say to you, oh my gosh, you're great at this. You're great at that. Have you thought about doing this? Have you thought about hiring a coach to help you do blank, whatever it might be? People can see us sometimes much clearer than we can see ourselves. So the next thing we want to do again is what feels good. So the answer to your purpose, I want you to know, is not going to come from your head. It's going to come from your heart and your body. And no, this is not airy-fairy. Let me tell you, the heart is where we connect to the soul, to God, to source, to all the things. The answer is in the body. So when we spend all of our time chin up and we're trying to figure it out, we're in the ego trying to figure it out and figuring it out and figuring it out. Guess what? It keeps us more stuck and more frustrated. So start getting really curious about what's below the chin, drop into your body and start feeling this beautiful flow of like, what is it that is my next step toward my purpose? You might not ask, what's my purpose? Although you can. But what I think is a great question is, again, show me the breadcrumbs. What's next for me? Help me to find this purpose. Help me to align with my purpose. Ask and it is given, right? Put it out there and watch what shows up. I think you might be surprised. Another thing is, which is such an important step, this is magic, I think. Like I was saying earlier about my nephew that would, at 3 years old, was out in the backyard, like couldn't stop playing golf. He would just swing. He would just all day long on the golf club and all these golf balls. If you think about the fact that when we were children, we were really aligned with our passion and our purpose, and we knew what lit us up and we knew what didn't light us up, right? That little kid exists right inside of you. And that little kid is called your inner child. So something that I've always done with people when they say, I don't know who I am, I don't know what my purpose is or my passion, inner child work. I don't even like to call it work. It's like inner child work. Like there's no work here. It's connecting with the most beautiful essence of you. So connecting with your inner child is just magnificent. It's a process that you can do that opens up your heart space. It helps you to tap into the energy of your inner child. So don't think for a moment that you can't tap into your inner child, and it opens the energy to your passion and your purpose. Inner child work is profound. I just absolutely love it. I have done several meditations on the inner child. Yeah, I've done a whole course on the inner child. You can get the course at michelleshelfont.com/inner child course. It will walk you through exactly how to open up and connect with this really beautiful part of who you are. I will also include a meditation below. But do check out that course if you are new to inner child work, because it is just an incredible journey. When we're able to open up our inner child and activate that energy that's very much within us. But unfortunately, as we go through life, we learn to shut that part down if we're not used to connecting with it. It's kind of like a muscle at the gym. Are you on a regular basis working that muscle, or are you sort of discounting or shutting that muscle off, or not really working that muscle? When you learn to work that muscle, the inner child part within you, which represents emotions, true needs, your passion, your purpose, your joy, fun, creativity. Hello, think about it. It's a big bubble of all of those things. So if you're lacking any of those things, joy, passion, all of it, you can tap into it and amplify that energy within you just by connecting with your inner child and asking your inner child, what do you want to do that's fun? That's a great place to start. It's a great place to start. What do you want to do that's fun? What would be fun for me today? What would be fun? Show me the way and let your inner child lead you. So the last thing is this. You want to be your own cheerleader. Don't give up. Continue to reinforce positivity, okay? And say to yourself, I know my purpose is coming. Again, what you speak is going to come to you. You are creating your reality. Do not give up hope on this. Look for clues. Make this a fun experience versus one that's this arduous, like, I'm going to hit a wall. This isn't going to work for me. I promise you it will. I promise you it will. And again, be open to the fact that it might not be a job. Perhaps it's a hobby. Perhaps it's volunteer work. Perhaps it's, again, it's a club that you're going to join and it becomes your purpose and you are enlivened by being part of this group. So I don't know what your purpose is. Many people have purposes that are, I'm here to be a parent, but also there's other stuff that you're here to become, that you're here to experience. Think about life being an experience. So the question again is, what lights you up? And when you tap into that, it just gives you a life that is filled with just joy and really passion. It's a very expansive life when we can tap into, it's just an energy that we're opening up and tapping into, and we're allowing this energy just to move through us. It's a beautiful experience. And there's not a human on the planet that cannot do this. I promise. I promise. So have fun with this. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from all of you on how is this working for you. It is a process. Let it unfold and watch the magic happen.